the intertwining, the chiasm, fabric weaving, folding and folding, overlapping images of a world of togetherness, interdependently, organically evolving, continuity, coherence, connection, cohesion, the intertwining. Fissure, hole, cavity, separating, rupturing, tear edge, splitting, breaking, an uneven world of instability, discontinuation, displacement, and disjoining, where accidents suddenly emerge, changes take place unforeseeably. The chiasm, despair and hope. One cannot imagine the one without the other. These are the founding principles of expression. Neither is more founding than the other. We are founded on paradox. In a porous world of weaving and fracturing, of joining and disjoining, dislocation and displacement, are as inherent to the human world field as our cohesion and continuity. Sense and senselessness make each other. Together they guarantee the openness of the field. Together they are the precondition of poiesis. The moment another person enters my field, our gazes catch each other. Who is there? I do not know what she will say or do. I feel comfortable and uncomfortable, a stranger, not only to her, but also to myself. What has changed? When I place myself close to her, our gazes are almost parallel. We see roughly the same. Surely the children I have been watching on the sidewalk have not changed. Yet now they have become children playing while we look. It is a different experience. Our reciprocally overlapping field net has gained in complexity. The presence of the other person, even her mere existence in my imagination, has an impact on my situation. The complexity of being together, being apart. My field is never just mine. The other person embodies an otherness that opens my field, so much so that I become other. I'm thrown off my center, decentered. My self-awareness is jerked loose from its habitual position. It is pushed out of equilibrium. And that calls for an active expression. Our reciprocal bodily awareness has thrown me into a place where not only the otherness of the world, but also the otherness of the other person echoes forth my own otherness, and reflection emerges. There is a desire of the flesh that condenses and concentrates when the other person becomes a reality to me that makes mine real. I must speak. I must act. Expression unfolds in a realm where the other person exists. Hello. There is an unending circuit between the human being, the other, and the world, even though we forget it or deny it, even when we feel cut off and isolated. As I take up my position in the world, the other person takes up hers, and as much as I am unique and singular, my singularity presupposes the other and her strangeness to my world. Our relation is equally one of joining and disjoining, the intertwining and the chiasm, a principle of paradox. Her looking at me turns me into something seen, as my looking upon her does to her. The other person throws me off balance, cracking the situation open, a life-giving crack in the familiar by her mere presence, and this forcing me to think and act. I speak as a response to a call from the otherness of the person who witnesses me as other. Hello.